It's a program game for Western Michigan. They want to prove that they weren't the team that came out against Northley, and they gave us a heck of an effort. They played really hard. I thought they had a good game plan. They did some stuff defensively that we maybe didn't expect. In most of their games this year, they've kind of just played drop, and then they've switched with the fours, and they really didn't do much of either time. They were showing some, they were going under most of the time, and it took us a little bit to get adjusted to that. I think that was part of why we weren't as crisp offensively early in the game as we would like to be. And we also just turned it over too much. We had 10 turnovers at the half, which is what we wanted for the game. But then in the second half, I thought we did a way better job adjusting to it. We were able to get to the foul line. We were able to knock down a number of threes to make them pay for how they were guarding us. I thought David Espuca stepped up, hit a couple big shots at the top of the key when they weren't guarding him coming high. And then DJ Smith did a lot of really good stuff offensively. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm hard on him. I coach him pretty hard. But shoot, he had 29. He was good. He was playing defense. He's a old guy that's experienced, that's gone to the NCAA tournament, had a lot of success, and he's somebody that we're lucky to have.
Fields, again, does a lot of dirty work, but
can score too. I mean, he's another guy that really did it for you.
Yeah, no, he was great. I like our front court. We're not the tallest front court in the world, but we go hard. We know who we are. Got a good understanding of our strengths and weaknesses. They usually get on the glass pretty good. They're good low post scorers. They'll rim run on you. And he's productive. And he's been productive his whole career, really. I mean, I saw him up close and personal with Florida last year. He put 12 or 14 on our defense. And that's kind of when I knew that, like, this could be a guy that I would like to coach if we could get him. And he was good tonight for sure.
This has been a wild 7 days. To the Central Time Zone in Wisconsin, back home to West Virginia, back home for this home opener. As you take a breath and look at your first 7 days as during the season head coach of Campbell men's basketball, what do you think about your team?
I like my team. I think we've been battle hardened a little bit. Like you just mentioned it. Both of our scrimmages were on the road. Went up to Davidson, went up to Elon. Our first 2 games were Power 5 teams on the road. West Virginia's couple flights commercial, Wisconsin's different time zone, way up there. And so to be able to come back home and bounce back on an early matinee tip, 12:30, and battle against a team that wanted to bet. They competed tonight. Western Michigan did. Give them a lot of credit. They were gained. And, I'm proud of my team to be able to get that thing done. Now, we obviously have a lot of stuff to get better at. I thought down the stretch we weren't perfect in terms of press break, in terms of, we gave up a 3, we fouled the 3-point shooter. That's all stuff I got to coach better. I got to do a better job situationally, making sure we can get the ball in bounds when we don't have timeouts, making sure we understand, that a team that's down 12, 13 points, they need threes to get back in the game. So we got to be better at taking those away. But as long as this group keeps a good attitude and is coachable, that's all stuff that will get better over time. I mean, the biggest thing that I know about college basketball is it's a marathon, not a sprint. I mean, it's a long season, and progress is the most important thing. If you get better day after day, you'll end up in a good spot by the end of the year.
Coach, just the overall atmosphere here, first game, first one, what does it mean to you?
Yeah, a lot of energy. I mean, I'll be honest, I was a little anxious, a little excited, a little nervous, whatever the words are. But it was great. Just see so many people that love and care about this place, that have welcomed us so well, done everything they can to give us a great chance to be competitive. And so to be able to go out there in front of them, put a new product on the floor, score 90 points. Apparently we give out cheeseburgers if we get to 80. I didn't even know. So I'm planning on getting a lot of cheeseburgers to people this year. We expect to be scoring 80 a number of times. So, no, it was great. It was great to be at home. I think our team was really excited for that because of especially all the road games we played.
I thought your style of play is something that brings a lot of energy. How you fast break and getting everybody involved, and there's a lot of contributions today. Is that how you foresee this team continuing to play?
For sure. Now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We want to do a lot of the same stuff that we were doing at Florida, where we were known for outletting the ball quickly, pushing it hard to the other end, fighting for early post-ups, throw-ahead drives, things like that. That should be a part of our identity. It should be something that we're known for. And I thought our first two opponents, Wisconsin and West Virginia, did a pretty good job of taking that away. They were definitely determined to get back in transition, and they also have some big, strong athletes that are kind of hard to break down off bounce. And Western Michigan does too. All credit to them, but those Power 5 teams are a little different ball wax. So it was good to be able to get the pace going a little bit and to get the kind of shots that we want to have. So I had to change shirts before this thing. They gave me quite a bath in the
What are we up and down there?
Yeah, I got a game ball from our athletic director, Hannah Bazemore, and from Justin Wilkins, our deputy AD. A lot of energy, and I thought I was getting out of there safe, and then they just poured it on me. They're throwing water everywhere. I was nearly drowning there, but it was an awesome environment. It was exciting.
Coach, talk about Buka's second half contribution. He had 17 points and 7 rebounds in the second half after a slow start of the day.
Yeah, he's a really good player. He's a really good player, and he's a calming influence because I think we got a number of guys on our team that when they go red hot, they really go red hot. But there's a little volatility there, and he's just kind of steady Eddie guy. Like his personality doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. In fact, I'm constantly trying to get him to talk a little bit more. That's like the biggest thing we're coaching him on is just like, hey, help your teammates out. You know right from wrong. You know everything. Help them along the way. But he's a good player, and we're starting to understand kind of roles. And when things got tough and the moments were big, I thought DJ and Dobie did a really nice job of handling the load and doing so efficiently.